Hey, hey, hey. Marsha Holland here. Glam Mama. Okay. I was just going to do part of a video, part of a face today, but I think I'll just go ahead and do the whole thing. You know, I hadn't done one in so long. Seems like so long. So here we go. I'm just going to use my rose water on my face first. I've already cleaned it. This stuff is just so refreshing. I have to use it. That's all there is to it. So we're just going to let that dry. Right on. Now, what can we use today? I hadn't even thought about what to use yet. Maybe I'll use my Age Reversist. Let's see. Sorry about any outside noise you might be hearing. Let's do a little oil first. I have all kinds of oil. This is actually a CBD oil for your skin from e.l.f. So I just got it just to test it out. I haven't really used it faithful enough yet, so I can't really give it a good whatever. But it's got CBD oil in it, supposedly. What doesn't have it in anymore? Right? It's like a big old bottle, too. It wasn't all that expensive. So it probably doesn't have very much. So my moisturizer, you want to wash your face first, do your serums or oils for next, and then do your moisturizers. It's pretty dry. So this is my Age Reversist moisturizer. And listen, I got so much. I've even got Age Reversist oil, but since I've already done the CBD, we'll leave it at that. Oh, that smells so nice. You know, it really feels good. Now we will use some eye cream. This is Age Reversist eye cream. Just going to use a little right in there. Like so. I'll try to hurry, but you know, I can't. Okay. We are just going to put it all over the eye, especially under here, and kind of give it a good tap because you have blood vessels under here and you need to stimulate that. But always use your weak fingers because this is the most sensitive and the thinnest skin on your body. Like that. And I apologize because I've got allergies like crazy. My nose is dribbling. So then after your moisturizer, if you're going to do foundation, you want to use, can't see that, you want to use a primer. And I love this primer, VFX Camera Ready Primer. And it feels like velvet. Just like that. Oh man. In the real world, you want to wait a few minutes in between all this application to let everything soak in really well. But after all, this is not the real world, is it? Kind of is. Alright, something I forgot. Let me get here. That's what I want to use today. Okay. Now I'm going to try this. I've never tried this. This is Farmacy's Shimmering Dry Oil. So I don't know. It's not a self tanner. It washes off. I hear it does not stain, so that's a good thing. So we're going to mix it with my foundation. I've never used this before, so I'm going to use number 2 VFX Camera Ready Full Coverage. And I forgot to turn my notifications off. I've done a little testing here because we're gonna try something. All right, let's see. Oops. I can't leave anything on the floor because let me tell you, my dogs will chew it all up. So this is my Camera Ready. Then I'm gonna mix in the dry oil. I heard it. They were doing it this way. So because I've never used it, I have no idea how much to use. I don't like a real shiny face, so yeah, so I don't know how that's going to, do I mix it with my finger? Should have put it on my hand, but I got other stuff on my hand. Let me see. Find something to stir it with. may have put too much on. We can always put more foundation. Okay. Sorry, let me turn that down. Okay, here we go. This is supposed to give you a like a natural little glow. And I will use powder. Put something on that makes you glow and then put powder on to dull it out. I've just always been a powder girl. Yes, okay. A little more for the other side. I don't get in the sun. I burn. And I don't do self-tanning. I would know the first thing about it. Certainly don't do the tanning beds. So I'm not sure if I even have to stir that or not. I don't want to waste it. Yep. You can put this on your shoulders, on your décolletage, what do they call that? Your chest. You can put it on your arms, like if you're going somewhere special, your neck, whatever. Move my mirror and I can't see. Hang on. Actually, I had to tighten it because it wouldn't stay. Now I can't move it. It's so tight. Okie dokie. Ta-da. Wow. Feels very like velvet. I always lay my lids down where I can't find anything. Got too much stuff around here. There it is. Now I'm going to use a little bit of stuff underneath my eyes. What can we use? I'm going to use, if you see me looking over here, I'm looking through at my camera. I have my husband on camera. He has Parkinson's and Lewy body disease. So we're going to put a little bit of this color corrector, concealer actually, under the eyes. Little dark crevices here. Not too bad. And we will smooth it out. Like so. I'm trying to press it and not smear it. I'm just trying to press it in. You have to be careful because I'm 74 now, so my eyes are not what they used to be. Nothing is. Period. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do any brightener or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and do my powder. All right, hang on a sec. Okay, let's do some powder. This is BB powder. Might be easier to do without my glasses on. Won't put a whole lot. Yes, that'll do. A little dab do ya. All right, we're going to do a comparison today. I'm not going to tell you what I'm comparing it to. If you want to know, you can message me and I'll tell you, but I will tell you the initials. It would be PMC. Now, that's all I'm going to say. PMC. And then against my pharmacy. Now, this is Gerard Cosmetics eye primer. She has it in several colors, but I want you to see what I'm doing today with this eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this white, thinking it would show up more. I got to do some blush and stuff like that. Using a weak finger, just put it all over my lid first. And then kind of blend it on up. because I'm putting it on first because I want it to kind of set in, and then I'm going to put some powder over it. This is from Gerard Cosmetics. I think I said that already. Yes, I got it everywhere. Hang on. On. Usually the warmth of your skin smooths things out really well, but my fingers are like ice, and I have a thyroid problem, so my fingers are not warm right now. Okay, so let's do a little. That was all of the primer. I'm just going to use my same powder and kind of set it a little bit. Let's do a little bit of blush action. I've got so much blush, but you know what I reach for every time is my 3-in-1 palette. If you don't get anything else, you need to get a 3-in-1 palette. 3-in-1. So as you age, you start losing your natural glow. So, you know, if you're needing a little extra, here's where your blush and your highlighter comes in. And I usually take my powder brush and kind of smooth out right along in here because I don't like a separation. I like for it to blend. Okie dokie. Let's do some brows. I'm moving right along, guys. Moving right along. Brows. I am going to use I think I'm going to use my brow powder. I use dark brown brow powder. I like this stuff. Using an angled brush. This is very pigmented. It's so pigmented I can use it as a dimension color for my eyes. So we're just going to, I'm going to do tons of stuff on my brows. I think today I'm going to choose magnetic lashes today. I haven't worn those in a while. The reason is I have, I must be allergic to something in the magnetic liner. And it doesn't matter what brand at all. It does not matter. And I have several brands and it does me all the same way. But I want to try a little trick today. There is a hypoallergenic a hypoallergenic magnetic liner out there, but it's like $40. And I bought it once and it worked, and I may have to resort to buying it again. And the reason I'm hesitating is it's not very big. Doesn't last me very long, so I don't like that, but I may have to resort to it. But I'm going to try a little trick. I'm going to put a gel liner on before I do the magnetic liner and see if that protects my eyelids. We will see. Yes, my brows are a total wreck. We know it. Don't judge. The lighting is so different. I have to get in a different angle altogether to do this side. We're almost ready for the fun part. And I never get them alike. So don't be looking for them to be alike. This brow is really sparse. You lose the hair you want to keep and you get hair that you don't want when you start getting old, girls. So get ready. You do. Yes, you do. A little more. Okay. Sometimes I use brow mascara over the brow powder, and that works really well to set it, but I'm not going anywhere today, so we're not going to go to a whole lot of extra trouble. Okay, we're almost ready for the fun part. Before I do the eyes, maybe I should do my mouth. Let's do my mouth. Got a new liquid lipstick. Now when I use matte liquid lipstick, I like to put a little bit of nourishment on my lips first. It makes it go on a lot smoother. I've not used this one yet, the liquid matte. It's a new one, VFX liquid matte. It's supposed to be longer lasting, creamy, even though it's matte once it dries. This one, which is this? I didn't get them all this time. I usually can't help it. I usually think I have to have every single thing. This is number 05, Soft Violet. Let's see what the other one is. I thought I'd have more of the mauve. And this one is, drum roll, this one's number 07, Rose Dream. Maybe I should do the Rose Dream. Let's do the Rose Dream. This one's a little pinky pink. So we'll do Rose Dream. Sorry about that. All right. Here we go. A little bit of liquid matte. Rose Dream. Nice applicator. Uh-oh. Portia. Better get it off in a hurry before it dries. And here we go. You want to try not to put liquid mattes on too heavy. You'll regret it. I don't know if this one will do it or not, but it will get thick and cakey, which I don't know if this new one's going to do that. I'm going to let that dry just a bit. And I'm going to put some real pretty sparkly stuff on it. I hope I got some of this left. We're going to let it dry first. I'll drop everything. Okay. Still feels creamy. Oh my goodness, this is Miss Sparkle, and I've rubbed my number off on it. I'm not sure which color this one is. It doesn't help you much, does it? Now, anytime you put gloss or anything like this over a matte, you're gonna mess up its longevity because it won't last as long. But I love this sparkle, and it's not overdone. Are we ready? Okay, I will show you, I'll show you a glimpse. Just a glimpse. And that's all you're going to get, just a glimpse. I'm going to compare this. I'm going to compare this to this. All right, and I'm also going to use some glitter here because I don't have a glitter in the palette that I want to compare to. All right, so I'm going to do one eye with one palette, the other eye with the other palette, and let's see if we can really tell. The quality is what I'm looking at. The quality, and I'm going to dampen my brush with my rose water. A little bit. Okay, so here comes the first palette. I want to make, what my goal is a real pretty rose gold. Rose gold. So I'm going to mix a pink and a gold and try to get a nice little rose gold. So this one is, it's very pretty. It's lovely gold. As you can see. As you can see, very pretty. Trying to tap it because of the, it doesn't really, it's shimmer. It's not necessarily glitter. It's a shimmery. And I'm sitting here thinking I might not, I don't know if I want to do a dimension color or not. Okay, so that was the gold for one palette. Here comes the gold for the other palette. One is extremely expensive. I mean, the only reason I could even get this is because it was an introductory or just a little, I mean, those palettes, a full palette's like $180. I got this one for 30 something. So, and I really didn't need it. Here is gorgeous gold. I'll let you see the difference. One is more of a golden gold. This is a, I don't know what you call it. Man. Nice. Let's put a little more of the other one. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Yes. All right. Now, here's one, and here's mine, I call it. You can see it's a little more bold, and that's a plus. Once again, I've lost my little lid. I'll have to find it. Okay, so now we're going to do the gold. I mean, I'm going to use a pink. It's kind of a mauvey pink. Very pale because I'm trying to, as I said, I'm trying to do the rose gold look. This one is the very expensive. Totally expensive. Oops. Oh no, I can't do that. I just dipped into a different one. Pay attention. Let's come on up here. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Rose gold. Let's come down with it. Okay, now let's blend it a little bit. Oops. Jeez. Wrong brush. I better wipe that off. Huh. There's no telling what's on it. Alright, let's blend it. my my brushes are wet, except this one's not wet. All right, now that's one. Now let's do the other pink. Got too many brushes laying out here. Here we go. Found it. Like I said, I'm using damp brushes. So I'm getting as close as I can get to these colors. Of course, being two different palettes from two different companies, I'm not going to get exact. But we're getting close. Have to put that on pretty thick. Got my brush so damp, it's almost like putting a cream on. I know the lighting's probably not good. The lighting is probably not good. A little darker pink here, so in all fairness, we'll do the dark on the other side. Okay, let's do the dark on the other side. I've got one close, that's pretty close. Yeah, that makes it more rose gold. I was using one that was really too light to make it more of a rose. Okie dokie. Make sure I'm using the right brushes. Don't want to mix. Alright, do I need to do a dimension color, or do you just want to see it without the dimension color? You could always do there's kind of a purplish in here. Let's do a purpley. Is that a word, purpley? You can use this same brush as the dimension. I'm not going to dampen it anymore, and I'm using the brush that I used the pink with, and let's see if it makes it darker. Might do a little bit. Don't want to put too much. I think I've probably already done too much. This one is more of a purple, so I don't have a dark pink, so we'll do purple here. Just a little. It's not coming off purple because I'm using this brush. It's got all the pink on it. That's okay. That's all right. All right. Now I like to do brows. I like to highlight the brows a little bit, so I don't see anything here that I can highlight my brow with. So we'll use my one palette here for both eyes. For the white, I'm going to use the white dry brush. Just, I think, makes such a difference in the brow. Highlight that brow arch. And over here. See the difference? Okay, let's do the other one. The purpose of my comparison is to tell you that you do not have to spend like $200 on a palette to get a nice look, for goodness sake. Smooth it. This is from the very expensive company. This is from the one I represent. So if you're interested in any of that, please let me know. Let me get all this out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to use a gel liner. I had this for 2 years. I know I should have thrown it away. And we're going to put that on first, and I'm going to let it dry before I try putting that magnetic liner on, and I hope it works because I haven't been able to wear my magnetic liners in a long time. And I'm not putting a bunch of stuff on my eyes anymore because I want you to be able to tell. I like using gel because I can kind of make it look smudgy. And when your eyes get old, lots of things happen. You get these terrible little wrinkle thingies in there. I don't like pulling my lids, but I may, to get, in all fairness too, my gel, like I said, it's probably too old. I need to throw it away. But I'm just putting it on here to kind of protect my eyelid, hopefully. That's the idea. Could probably do another liquid. Probably should have done that. Normally I have to be looking in a magnified mirror, so try not to pull hard. It's one of the worst things you can do. And my goal here is just to get something to protect my eyelid before I do the magnetic liner. I'm sure a pencil would work. Excuse the sniffles. I don't have a cold. Oh, don't do that. I have allergies. Allergies like crazy. Allergies like crazy. I usually put a little more on the outer edges. Believe it or not, it does make your eye look bigger. Not doing wings. You see it? Look at that. I'm not going to tight line either. Normally I tight line. We'll bypass that today. Got more on one eye, I swear. Another good reason to smudge. You can cover up stuff. right? Okay, so now we're going to do this. This is Glamnetics Lashes. I'm going to use Vixen today. Now, they have a whole lot of new stuff, but these are some of the originals that I like. I don't have any of their brands making new kind. These little magnetic lashes have 6 magnets on them. And I'm hoping this hasn't dried up. This is their liquid, comes in many colors. We're gonna find out, right? And I am gonna use 2 coats. Lumpy eyes, man, lumpy eyes. I'm gonna shake it. Also, I usually put more on the inside and outside. Give it a little extra here and also on the inside. I'm gonna let that dry before I put the second coat on. I'm gonna use a little mascara. I've got so much mascara, there's no way I'm gonna be able to use it all up. I hate that. Of course, I shouldn't be buying so much. Don't want that to bleed. Hang on, I see something. This is Double Lash Extend. It has one brush, but 2 different ways to use that one brush. Like that. I like the comb-like brush, and I usually do just a little underneath here and on the inside. Remember, I did use powder, and sometimes it lightens up my lashes because I get powder all over them. Uh-oh. Bummer. Hang on a sec. Okay. Had to get some more Q-tips. Listen, don't ever try to do makeup without Q-tips on hand. Well, normally I get it all over my nose. All right, let's do the last coat. My dumb camera times out, so if you see me looking and pushing buttons, that's what I'm doing. Got to keep my husband in focus here. He forgets and gets up and I'm scared he's gonna fall. Here comes the second coat, and I'm going to emphasize more on the inner and the outer. You do not have to do it this wide, but I usually end up doing it this way. I don't know why. Okay, hopefully that won't itch my eyeballs to the bone. All right, Glamnetics Magnetic. And these are the cute little boogers I'm going to put on my eyes. Gonna let that dry just a little bit. About 80% dry is good. I like this particular little brand. Did I say Vixen? I like these because they're smaller on the inside. And I have to use a tool, so I got to get it just right. All right, so I'm gonna lay make sure my little magnets or on the liner, or it doesn't do you any good. So you want to make sure that's on the liner. A lot of times I will do the inner corner first. Just kind of up. If you use a tool, make sure your tool is clean. Yeah, make sure it is clean. I forget. Because it will grab your lash. Yank it right off of there. Try not to put it too close to the magnets. Okay, let's try it again. Alright. Damn it. Marsha. Let me get another one. I have so many of these little applicators. But that one I was trying to use happens to be my favorite. It has a little cover on it that this is metal, so my little magnets are going to grab it. There we go. What? All right, hang on. I can't use my fingers. I've tried. Stop it. Ah! Stop it. Try. Ah! You know what they say? They say make sure you've got a white towel in your lap, because if you drop your lashes, guess what? You might lose them. Now I'm just going to push them in. Try not to. And then I'm just going to pinch my lash in with it. And that is it. And you might want to touch it on top just to give it a little hug. There you go, Vixen. See the difference lashes make. Just look at the difference. Don't tell me it makes no difference. Because it do. You know, I only learned how to do lashes, any kind of lash, strip lash or magnetics. I only learned that a couple of years ago. And I'm 74. Ooh. So let's do the corner first. Come on, get on there. Shoot. I don't know why I'm so clumsy. I see all these young girls, they'll put their lash on just like zip with their fingers. I'm just gonna grab it, watch. And I think another thing is when you're don't let your stuff get old. That's another thing. And mine probably has lived its life out. Crap. Let's try again. See, it's a struggle, but stick with it because it's worth it. It's fun. It is a struggle sometimes. I did clean my magnets too. I used a oil base cleaner to clean my magnets. I used to use alcohol. So I don't want to sit on there. I hope my gel liner is not interfering. That could be it. My gel liner. Oh, shoot. I may put you on hold and just get it on so you don't have to watch me struggle. You're going to struggle. Yeah, I may have messed up with my putting that gel liner. Let me put you on hold and put this on. Listen, it doesn't always go smooth, so don't get discouraged. Don't let people tell you or get to where you think you can't do it, because can never could. Can't never could, I mean. My 5th grade school teacher told me that. So there, I got them on. How about that? And in all honesty, my liner is probably old. Because normally 1 or 2 coats, I've worn these with just 1 coat before and it does fine. So I think my liner is old. I'll have to get some more. Hint, 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 somebody. All right, so I think I'm finished. This was Brendex. And this is mine. Yeah. Brendex and mine. I tried to make my own rose gold. Yep, this one's a little more gold. This has a little more of the rose color in it. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm here to tell you, have fun with makeup. Don't stress out. Don't worry about it too much. Have fun, play with it. The more you do it, the better you get. Okay? Marsha Holland, Glam Mama. Please check me out. www.marshaholland.com. I love you. Bye.